Mate, you get on your bike like old men fuck. Right, so we just stopped off at the Mackie D's for a bite to eat and a little chit chat. And we're just making our way. We've got about 20 minutes to the hotel and we're enjoying the views. It pissed it down while we were in McDonald's. I'm glad we stopped because we would have been proper wet. All wet behind the ears. But we're marching on and we've not got long to the hotel where we're gonna get ourselves a nice cold beer. Who else is having a beer today? Are you over the Guinness? Oh, Nick's not with us, is he? Oh, Guinness. I'm not a fan, mate. I've tried it. I'm just obviously not man enough for the Guinness. So yeah, so is the steel girder that I've just rode past. Although that's full of steel, so it wouldn't be an iron girder. So is Iron Brews full of iron. It's made in Scotland from girders. Are you looking at that mountain on the right hand side, Mount? Have you seen the grey one? See the brownie exposed one? You see the track that goes all the way up to the top where the aerial or the antennas are? You see that? Yeah, it's an antenna for space aliens. That looks amazing. Imagine trying to go up there. I mean, it's probably tarmac because they'll have vehicles go up there to maintain, yeah, service. That's a good choice of words. Service or maintain the antenna. It could be gravel though, because they probably use Land Rovers or something to drive up there. Yeah, I've done that when I've been up here by myself. I'm like, oh, well, where does that go? On the build up to my Portugal trip, I came to Wales a few times just to go and ride on those trails because there's nothing in Devon that I've found like that. Because all the ones in Devon, all the green lanes that I've come across, they're all like muddy cuts through the woods and stuff, and it's like I didn't really want to try and do that. I mean, I ended up doing some dodgy stuff on the GS in and around Barnstaple, but where I wanted to go is I wanted to do something that was more similar to what I was going to be dealing with, which was like rocky and gravelly and stuff. And I'd do the Portugal trip in a heartbeat. Like, yeah, I'd do that again, 100%. If somebody said, oh, Mark, here's the money to go and do Portugal trip, will you film it for your YouTube channel? You know, like Richie when he went to Scotland. If somebody said, right, I'm going to sponsor you to go and do this trip, I'd be like, yep, okay, I'm booking the time off work. And I wouldn't hesitate. It was to me, it was obviously it wasn't around the world change, but it was like life changing. It like taught me a lot about my riding, and obviously it brought my skills on, and it's just me, and I was like, I didn't know where I had an idea where I was going to stay, because on the only thing I had concrete was the route, and at the end of each day, so it was a 5-day route, at the end of each day you ended up at a campsite or a hotel. Well, I didn't have the money to stay in a hotel, so I had to find a campsite. And the thing with the campsites is most of them were it was that I went when it wasn't season, so there was nothing open. That's why I ended up eating freaking chocolate cake out of a vending machine. And that was so, yeah, to me it was like, looking back, it's like that was just, like I say, it was just one of those experiences where I was like, couldn't speak the language. I had the bit where I fell off the bike loads of times on the first day off-road, and I was like, I don't want to do this. I was like, I'm not going to do this, I'm just going to ride the roads, but I'm going to continue the trip. But then the next day I was like, no, I'd slept on it, I didn't ache when I woke up, and I'm like, so I was like, okay, what I'll do is, if I see a gravel track, if it turns me off to a gravel track, I'll see what I feel like when I get to it. And obviously I carried on the rest of the trip doing what I did, and it's like, but I never put myself under any pressure, and so I enjoyed it, and I met those 2 French guys, and that was brilliant. Yeah, they invited me around to their camper van, and we had food. And if I was with a group, that wouldn't have never happened. It was unfortunate that one of the guys hurt himself badly, but I had somebody comment on my videos saying, oh, you seem to be a likeable guy, and you're quite relatable in the video, like the way I come across in the videos, but you should have been doing the trip on a lighter bike. And I'm like, well, I 100% agree, it might have been easier on a lighter bike, but I did it on the GS because I wanted to do it on the GS. And at the end of the day, if I'd have done it on a lighter bike like one of the French guys did, he was on 250, he's the one who got hurt. So because he was travelling faster than I was, therefore if you're travelling faster, you're more likely going to get, I mean, yes, I did fall off, but after that first day, I don't think I fell off after that first day off-roading. And I just like, I left some of the videos where I was like going down a hill, and then I was like, right, and I was shouting at myself to like keep the throttle open, because if I'd have rolled off the throttle and the bike went slower, it would have been harder to balance. So it's like telling myself what I should be doing. I was feeling, so I was like, yeah, I was just like, right, keep the throttle open, stand up, look where you want to go, and just keep going, and fucking hell, prick. Yeah, that's how I just dealt with the whole trip, and it was just, I just relaxed into it. So yeah, I'd do it again. Left here. Yeah, it's this left. 800 meters, 800 yards, 0.8 of a mile, sorry. The other thing about this bike is it's like there's so much balance to it. Yeah, I was saying, it's like I feel like I've got unfinished business with the GS. There's things I wanted to achieve on my other GS that I didn't get around to doing because I sold, like being able to stand up on the seat and like still, like I did at the bike show that time. Yeah, at the NEC that time. I want to be able to do that without, like, in real life. I don't know how I get up onto the bike to be able to do it, but I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to do some of the stuff that they do on GS's, like you see on the GS Trophy and shit like that. I want to be able to, and because this is a big heavy bike as well, I think, again, it's like there's more to life than just going fast. And that valley road that we did through Limbrian, where all the little sheep were and stuff, that was just amazing. And we were doing 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, I said to it, so you got, like I said, you're enjoying the road as well as the views.
Yeah, and if you start to enjoy the views too much, you run off the road. Yeah, I've been here before because I've been to that Starbucks. Yeah, there's a garden centre around here somewhere, I think. What was that one we stopped off at in Taunton? Nobbies. Was it Nobbies? Was it Nobbies? Dobbies, not Nobbies, Dobbies. Yeah, there's one of them up here somewhere.
Somebody's dumped a load of diesel.
Yeah. I did have a look on the internet last night to see how to get into the hotel. I just wanted to, because sometimes you can't put the full postcode in. So my postcode was going to stop us down there somewhere on the sat nav, and I was like, well, that can't be right.
Yeah.
Right, we are there. Oh, what an amazing day. We've got.
That's been good, mate. Absolutely pucker.
Where do you put your bike, mate?
Just anywhere. Nearest to the door, I tend to do in front of the windows there.
Yeah, okay.
That's sort of like the safest.
Where this bike is here?
You got one there already, too?
I'm going to put it next to the wall. Are we allowed to put it on the pavement?
Yeah, I see why not.
Oh, that was a cracking day. Cracking. Whew. Loads of fun was had. Oh, I'm a little bit flushed. I'm a bit caffeinated. Are you parking in a motorbike?
Yeah.
Oh, naughty. I'm going to park here. Mark's naughty because he's parking in a normal car parking spot for a motorbike. No, not with three of us. I might move. I feel a bit guilty actually.
Walk across to the restaurant.
Where's the restaurant?
Where you are.
Okay. Yeah, I feel a bit guilty because I'm blocking the pavement.
Come beside me here, then the other bay.
I'll come over you.
I don't think they're that busy. It's only heaving, is it?
No, but it might be later with all the workmen tend to stay at these kind of hotels. Yeah, I might.
You can go around the best way it's not so secure.
Yeah, I might move it because I'm blocking the pavement because obviously there's this here, so I might move it. I could fit behind you.
Yeah, because he can get his bike out by walking it round, can't he?
I'll just push it over. So, mate, your bike's fell over. Say, buddy, is this a CB 125 around the front? It's just fallen over into the another parking spot. You're taking up the important people's parking base. Alright, I'm gonna go around. Alright, mate, be like that. There's people. I was gonna turn there, but there's humans in the way. I could park my bike there, but there's a nick in the way. I feel a bit guilty blocking him in. Alright, engine off. Oh, what an amazing day. Alright, so we've arrived at the hotel, all safe and sound. So we're going to get a beer. You having a beer, Nick? 100% having a beer. Yeah, not right now. I'm going to have a shower. What, 2 showers or 2 poos? 2 beers? You're crazy. Well, hello. Wonder how much she squats. Could always move them. Alright, I'm going to leave. I'm going to bring my tank bag with me. I can come back for the rest. I'm going to take my helmet off though.
I could connect to your pod.
Couldn't, didn't you? Oh, me and Mark had a chat. Anyway, we're at the hotel and we're going to get beers. I'm going to come back for the rest of my stuff now. Because I can. Anyway, see you in a bit.